Hi everybody, this is Swati. Actually, when people ask me how did Poraali happen, I really don't know, because it wasn't like they called me suddenly and I didn't expect their call. It was always understood that I'm going to work with them again. It could have been Eason, it could have been Nado Digal, it could have been Pasanga, but I really wanted a break post Subramaniapuram. I wanted something really different from what I had already done. So when Poraali happened, it was just a smooth progression where it was like taken for granted that I'm in the film. And they just called me and they said, why don't you come on Friday, not Saturday? I'm like, really? Okay, you want me to come then? Fine. So I just came. It wasn't like suddenly they called me and I was sitting on my sofa and I jumped at the call or something like that. It was always taken for granted that I'm going to be in this film. For me, it was different. See, I didn't want to get over ambitious and come back as a complete glam doll and shock anybody and get too, I didn't want to send a message across that, oh my god, this girl is so desperate. But at the same time, I didn't want to do another Tulsi. So I thought Bharati is a smooth progression from Tulsi, because here I play a much more independent girl, a very fierce, independent, and also slightly defensive, in fact very defensive, has a lot of things to say and she's very short-tempered. So it's quite different from Tulsi, who's a very timid girl, who's shy and who listens to her parents and everything. So I thought it was a refreshing change for myself. It was very different working with Sasi this time, because Sasi as an actor is a much more relaxed person than as a director. Even as a director, he never screamed or broke things on location in Subramaniapuram. But here he was much more relaxed, more cool, maybe because he just had to act and go back to his caravan. And Samudragani also, fortunately, is a very chilled out person, in control of his temperament. Poraali does not have any song as such like Kangalirandal, but I have more scenes to do. So I think since I've already done that one hit song thing, I can concentrate on the scenes now. So it was nice to do. It was nice to have scenes where I have dialogues, and it was nice to perform. And I got to do a little comedy, and there was a little sadness, and there was a little anger. So there was much more for me to do in this film than I had in Subramaniapuram.
Vidiye Potri, Vinayaka Potri, Padiye Potri, Parama Potri, Sidevinai Nikkum Devame Potri.
I worked with Allari Naresh in my first film. Actually, I don't call him Allari Naresh. His name is Naresh. I worked with Naresh in Danger, my first film, where I didn't know what were lights and which way to face and what is a touch-up mirror also. I had absolutely no idea. So working with him now after so many years is so nice. Also because I'm very fond of him and our friendship has lasted over the years. So it is always nice to work with people you're comfortable with, and Naresh was also a huge support for me, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So everybody, whoever's watching this right now, please go and watch Poraali. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. And if you think that it's going to have some cliches because it's a certain school of filmmaking, then you will be pleasantly surprised, because it's nothing like that. Go watch it, and I'm sure you won't curse me. Thank you so much.